Beneath the bustling streets of modern Rome lies another city, silent, ancient, and forgotten. Miles of tunnels snake below the surface, carved through volcanic rock and lined with bones, frescoes, and cryptic symbols. These are not just burial sites. They are the keys to a mystery the Vatican has kept locked away for centuries. For millennia, this city has guarded its secrets, but the deepest, darkest ones weren't buried in plain sight. They were hidden deep underground in a world few have ever seen, a world of shadows, whispers, and forgotten history, waiting to be rediscovered. What lies beneath the eternal city, and what secrets are so profound they had to be erased from time itself? Join us as we descend into the hidden world below Rome. The Roman catacombs are among the earliest Christian burial grounds, dating back to the 2nd century AD. Over 40 known catacombs stretch for hundreds of miles, housing the remains of martyrs, popes, and everyday citizens. Officially, they are solemn monuments to a fledgling faith, a testament to the perseverance of early Christians facing persecution. But that's only part of the story. Some tunnels, sealed off for centuries, contain markings that predate Christianity itself, symbols of forgotten faiths and secret rites. As we navigate these labyrinthine passages, it becomes clear that not all who were buried here were simple believers. The very walls seem to whisper of older, more arcane traditions, a history that has been deliberately obscured. What other truths were interred here alongside the bones of the saints? For decades, the Vatican has tightly controlled access to the most remote sections of these tunnels. Certain areas are off-limits, even to archaeologists, guarded under the guise of preservation. The official reason is always the fragility of these ancient sites, but the sheer level of security raises questions. But whispers persist that beneath the Vatican lies a labyrinth connecting not just to the catacombs, but to chambers holding relics that could alter history. Former Swiss guards and Vatican insiders have hinted at passages known only to a select few, pathways that lead to places that don't appear on any map. Is this simply about protecting sacred ground? Or is it about concealing a truth that could challenge the very foundations of the faith? The silence from the Holy See is deafening. In 1939, while workers were expanding the Vatican's necropolis, they made a shocking discovery. What started as a routine excavation beneath St. Peter's Basilica quickly turned into one of the most significant archaeological finds of the 20th century. They unearthed a pagan burial ground, a Roman street lined with elaborate mausoleums, hidden directly beneath the main altar. They found hidden rooms, ancient mosaics, and bones dating back thousands of years, older than the foundations of St. Peter's Basilica itself. Yet not all findings were revealed to the public. While the discovery of St. Peter's tomb was announced to the world, other artifacts and inscriptions were quietly catalogued and secured away from public view. What was uncovered beneath one of the holiest sites on earth that the Church chose to keep secret? Before Rome was Christian, it was pagan, devoted to gods of fire, fertility, and death. Deities like Mithras and Cybele commanded powerful followings, with rituals often conducted in underground temples called Mithraea. Some historians suggest the early Church, in a brilliant strategic move, built its sacred sites directly atop these ancient pagan temples, absorbing their power and symbolism. This wasn't just about conquest. It was about conversion, layering a new faith over the old one. Could the tunnels beneath Rome still contain traces of those forbidden cults? The rituals once outlawed by the very faith that replaced them? The evidence is compelling. Carvings of pagan gods have been found in the deepest catacombs, suggesting a synchronicity of beliefs, or perhaps a secret continuation of the old ways, hidden from the eyes of the new religion. Rumors speak of the Vatican vaults, secret repositories said to hold ancient documents, heretical texts, and relics from civilizations long vanished. This is more than just the Vatican's secret archives, which, while restricted, are known to scholars. Legends describe a far more clandestine library, a subterranean vault of unimaginable scale. Some claim tunnels connect the Vatican Library to these hidden chambers deep underground, far beyond the public archives. Could these passages contain the evidence of forgotten Gospels, texts that challenge the canonical Bible, or records of ancient technology, even proof of contact with civilizations predating Rome itself? While it sounds like fiction, the desire to control information is a powerful motive. Throughout history, knowledge has been power, and no institution has endured longer than the Church. The mystery isn't confined to ancient legends. Today, modern technology is peeling back the layers of Earth and time. Researchers using ground-penetrating radar have recently uncovered unmapped tunnels beneath central Rome. These digital ghosts reveal a network far more extensive than previously imagined. Some run parallel to the Tiber River, others lead toward Vatican Hill, but several end abruptly, as if intentionally collapsed. Were these escape routes for persecuted Christians or fleeing emperors? Secret pilgrimage paths known only to the initiated? Or are they the remnants of something deliberately erased from history, their entrances sealed to keep their secrets locked away forever? Each anomaly on the radar map is a question mark, a breadcrumb leading us deeper into the enigma. Accounts from early explorers, dating back to the Renaissance, describe terrifying journeys into the city's underbelly. These brave or foolish individuals wrote of chambers filled with ritual markings and stone altars, remnants of practices that were neither Roman nor Christian. They described strange symbols, depictions of horned figures, and evidence of ceremonies that defied classification. Some speculate these underground temples belonged to secret sects, mystical Gnostic groups, or precursors to the Knights Templar, all keepers of pre-Christian knowledge. Whatever truth remains, it was buried, both physically and historically. These early accounts were often dismissed as fantasy, but when paired with the archaeological evidence, they paint a chilling picture of what might still lie waiting in the darkness. When asked about these tunnels, the unmapped passages, and the possibility of pre-Christian vaults, Vatican officials often respond with a carefully worded statement or, more often, with silence. They insist there's nothing more beneath the city than ordinary catacombs and the well-documented necropolis. They point to the ongoing preservation work as a sign of their transparency. But silence can be its own kind of answer. It speaks volumes in the absence of words. If there is truly nothing to hide, no inconvenient history or paradigm-shifting relics, why are so many doors sealed and so few allowed to look behind them? The secrecy itself feeds the mystery, turning speculation into a compelling question of what is being protected, or what is being hidden. The Eternal City stands on layers of history, and beneath those layers, the truth still waits. The ground beneath Rome is not just soil and rock. It is a library of the forgotten, an archive of the forbidden. Whether buried by time, secrecy, or faith, the tunnels of Rome remind us that the past is never truly gone, only hidden. It's a puzzle with pieces scattered across millennia, waiting for us to put them together. The silent passages, the sealed doors, and the whispers from the deep are a constant reminder that we have only scratched the surface of our own story. This is history and mystery. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, because next time, we're unlocking the secrets of the Shroud of Turin. Fact or fabrication?